Cześć, witajcie! Zapraszam do programu, w którym możecie udoskonalić swój angielski pod tytułem Zoom in on English. Nasze lekcje skierowane są do wszystkich osób na każdym poziomie zaawansowania. Początkujący będą mieli okazję oswoić się z melodią języka, a bardziej zaawansowani będą mogli podszkolić swoje rozumienie, a przy okazji nauczyć się 10 nowych słów, które będą wplecione w dialog pomiędzy mną a znanym fotografem Erikiem Witsoe. Widzimy się co 2 tygodnie i to jest czas na ich nauczenie. A ćwiczyć możecie te słowa właśnie interaktywnie na stronie www.quizlet.com. W wyszukiwarce wpiszcie Zoom in on English odcinek 7, a będziecie mogli z nimi interaktywnie popracować. Zapraszam na lekcję numer 7 pod tytułem Ways to Entertain, w którym dowiecie się o Erika sposobach na rozrywkę. Zapraszam! A słowa na dziś to rozrywka,
entertainment,
rozkoszować się wolnym czasem,
enjoy leisure time,
mieć wolne,
have off,
napisy,
subtitles,
wystawa,
exhibition,
pomnik,
statue,
mistrzowskie,
masterful,
humor,
mood,
brać pod uwagę w pierwszej kolejności,
put on a radar,
pogoń za sensacją.
sensationalism.
In today's episodes, we're going to talk about your favorite forms of entertainment.
Super.
How do you like spending your weekend, for example?
How do I
Do you
like
go
to-
somewhere?
Now I love my weekends. I have weekends. This is like fantastic to
You
me.
really appreciate it.
I really appreciate it, and this is open. This is brand new to me, having weekends actually. So it's something that we're both getting used to, Agnieszka and I. But we go places where we can. We see friends when we want to see friends. We hang out together. We enjoy leisure time, and I
Enjoy
don't.
your life.
Yeah, enjoy my life, you know, and I think that my life here had been wrapped up so much in working 7 days a week that I never gave myself
You used
a break.
to work 7 days a week?
Absolutely.
Without even one day off?
You know, we would have Sundays off. Bigfoot Coffee Shop would be closed, but it was a day that I reserved to answer emails, speak to my family.
Order products.
Order products, you know, all of these things. So, yeah, in essence, I was still working.
I believe that this is a little bit insane if I look at United States and New York. There, most of coffee shops, restaurant, even with the store with camera, it's open 7 days a week.
That's right.
Isn't it insane a little bit? It's like in America, that's normal.
I think that, you know,
In Poland, not really.
Yeah, but you know, it's a different. There's so many more people. Also, you know, it's 350 million people, 350 million
Of
Americans.
course.
So it's like, you know, there kind of comes down to a demand for that. We've also grown used to having that work, but work schedules in the States, yeah, they can get out of hand. They can be a little bit different. They can be a little bit more trying. This is the first time when I've taken control of mine, though, in a way that makes sense for me in my life. And now that I have it, I don't want to go back to doing 7 days a
To
week.
that old routine.
Yeah.
And since you have your weekend, your perfect form of entertainment is
You know.
theater, cinema.
Oh, I think that it's
Gallery?
I wish.
I
we
wish.
haven't. This is all new to us, so we haven't really worked in a regiment yet. But I think that we both have. The fall is coming, and we're going to be in the middle of the winter season, so it's going to be a little bit more seeing if we want to go see shows, operas. This is symphonies. This will be new. Some plays. All of this will be new, and it's a little bit exciting. So I think that we'll have to see what happens with that. You know?
Do you like going to the cinema?
I do like going to the cinema. I was raised going to the cinema. Going to the cinema is a really big treat for me. So we don't go often right now, but that's something that I think we'll definitely put on our radars. It's a little bit. I have to go see the movies that are still in English oftentimes, or have subtitles for the Polish-speaking versions. And not always is it easy to get I want to see the Polish films, but not always are they with English subtitles. So.
If you have a choice, action movie or comedy, what would you go for?
Am I bringing Agnieszka? Then comedy.
Okay, but if you are alone, let's just present yourself only.
Oh, come on, I would go see an action film. Who doesn't love some stuff blowing
I
up
don't.
once in a while, it depends. I think it depends on the mood that I was in, the better question probably is posed to me, would it be a horror movie or comedy? And I would definitely I'd go to see the horror movie, so for sure.
Horror, so you like to be afraid?
I like the sensationalism of it. I like I don't know if it's the fear, but I like the little bit of adrenaline that it causes. I like the fantastic, as an artist, there's always been that.
What was the most scary, really, really scary movie that you have ever seen?
I'd have to put that to The Exorcist. Mm-hmm. Definitely the movie that kept me up as a kid, and they'd play it on like local TV, and yeah, I would sneak out and watch it, and I probably wouldn't sleep for like 5 days after that. Still something that gets me.
Because you were just afraid of it.
Yeah, but it's like this. It's that whole thing of being a kid again and seeing something that's a little bit more fantastic than you can realize, and that's something that I'm attracted to. I like that.
Do you, as a photographer, attend to some type of exhibitions, picture exhibitions?
I love to see exhibitions when I can. I have not seen as many as I'd like to. There's, and this is work related again. This is just scheduling, but that's definitely on the agenda. I love going to see other people's work. I love to see how it's printed, how it's displayed. I love to see my work displayed. I believe in the printed process. I think that in a day that's where we see everything on a flat screen on the computer, that there's a lot of value in the printed process and seeing something really close. There's a lot of difference with that.
Any Polish photographers that you would really go and watch, would like to go and watch?
There's a lot of local ones that I've actually had an exhibition with a couple that I thought were fantastic. There's a lot of street photographers that I know that I watch. I haven't seen an exhibition for one yet. The artist that is always calling my name that I want to see live work from is more art, and that's Beksinski. And I have a huge need to see his work in front of my face. I want to see this. I want to actually experience that closeness to it.
Any other types of entertainment, like museums, for example? Do you like to explore, or not necessarily?
I do, and I don't.
Because before you told me that you like going into the past, because this is a little bit your work related, that photography is all about what has already happened. And I was thinking that maybe museum could be a nice choice for you.
It can, I enjoy it, but I enjoy it when there's very few people there. And so oftentimes that's not the case. Mm-hmm. I get distracted really easily with what other people are doing. And so in a museum setting, I need that appreciation for without those distractions, and that's sometimes hard to get. And it's not necessarily fair to say that that's the only thing I want, but that's something that I do discover. It's like I went to, when I was in art school, I used to go to the museums and sketch. I used to use statues as sketching mechanisms. I used to go and replicate what paintings I saw and would learn from that. And oftentimes when I was there, it was very quiet. So I still have this kind of instilled in me from that time.
Is there a very huge difference between the forms of entertainment back in the US and here in Poland? At least let's take, for example, the museums. Do you see the difference?
Oh, very much so. Yeah, I mean, from what the museums that I've seen in the States, yes, absolutely. The quality of work, the work there that is here is, from the masters, and it's just amazing. The museums themselves are masterful. I mean, there's just something magical about them. So there's a lot of difference with that. In the States, there may be a lot younger buildings too. So maybe that matches what my feeling might be with it.
So where would you like to go next weekend? Cinema, theater, movie? I give you a ticket today. Where do you go? You have a free ticket.
If you've got a ticket in your pocket for the opera, I would go.
No problem. You have it.
Fantastic.
And we're gonna see next time. A słowa na dziś to rozrywka,
entertainment,
rozkoszować się wolnym czasem,
enjoy leisure time,
mieć wolne,
have off,
napisy,
subtitles,
wystawa,
exhibition,
pomnik,
statue,
mistrzowskie,
masterful,
humor,
mood,
brać pod uwagę w pierwszej kolejności,
put on a radar,
pogoń za sensacją,
sensationalism,